So, good day everyone. Today I will discuss assessment for students with exceptional needs, focusing on students with sensorineural deafness. So, I will explain what sensorineural deafness is, why this topic is important in values education, and most importantly, how teachers can develop assessment for these students with this condition. So, my focus will be on creating inclusive and meaningful assessments. So, what sensorineural deafness? So, sensorineural deafness is a permanent hearing loss caused by damage to the inner ear or auditory nerve. So, it affects how students hear and process spoken language. So, as a result, it can influence how they access learning materials and participate in class activities. Understanding this help teachers design fair assessments. So why is it important in values education? So understanding sensory neural deafness in the classroom is important in values education because it allows teachers and students to observe how well values such as empathy, respect for diversity, inclusion, and equity are. So when students interact with their classmates who have with this condition, their behavior shows whether they can be patient, supportive, and inclusive. So assessing this interaction provides insight in the real life application of values, which is the key goal of values education. So this approach is supported by research on inclusive classrooms, which highlights that recognizing the unique experiences of students with hearing loss fosters a culture of respect, equity, and inclusion. So we will now proceed to on how student or how the teachers can develop assessment. So I am assigned with the topic Sariling Kamalayan sa Pagiging Mabuting Digital Citizen in Grade 9, Quarter 1. So again, Grade 9, Quarter 1, the topic is Sariling Kamalayan sa Pagiging Mabuting Digital Citizen. So the value to be developed here is accountability. So students learn to follow netiquette and engage responsibly online. So the assessments I'll discuss are designed to measure how well students practice these values. First step is to define clear learning competencies. Students should demonstrate accountability, respect, honesty, and online safety. So clear goals ensure that the assessment measure values in action, not just knowledge. Next, teachers decide how students will show their learning. We will focus on two assessment types. The first one is the performance task and a written or situational task. So this allows all students, including those with hearing loss, to fully demonstrate their understanding. To make assessment accessible, we will use visual aids, diagrams, icons, and written instructions. Students can present work using sign language or submit video responses with captions. So this adaptation ensures fairness and full participation. So for the performance task, the task of the students will the student will create a slogan about being a responsible digital citizen. So the slogan should highlight the four values which are the etiquette, honesty, respect, and online safety. So just like presented in the PPT, here in the PPT, a sample mock-up might say click with care, share with respect, that's showing etiquette and respect, or protect your password, protect yourself, that shows online safety. So for learners with sensory neural deafness, the teacher may provide visual examples of slogans, step-by-step instructions, or icons to guide their ideas. So the way of presentation may vary. So students can share this slogan orally, present it in a sign language, or simply add written captions alongside their work. So this ensures that everyone has a fair and accessible way to express their idea. So for the next assessment will be the written or situational task or assessment. So the assessment, the students are given a scenario such as a classmate posts offensive comments online. So how would you react responsibly? Just like shown in the PPT again, the mock-up of this assessment includes a short text scenario paired with simple icons or visual. So, for example, an image of a social media post with a negative comment so that this situation is clear even without relying on a text. So, students may answer by writing the response in sentences or by submitting, again, short sign language with caption. So, for example, a student might respond, I will not reply with another insult. Instead, I will calmly remind my classmate about etiquette and, if needed, report the behavior to a teacher. So the teacher will assess based on accuracy. So does the with the question, does the answer show understanding of responsible online behavior and application of values? Like, does the student demonstrate honesty, respect, and accountability in the response? So this ensures that what's being measured is the student's ability to apply values in real life situation, not their hearing ability. So next one, the importance of providing feedback in each assessment. So feedback should be accessible through written notes, visual cues, or again sign language. So the focus is on helping students understand and practice values, not their hearing. So for the conclusion, inclusive assessments allow students with sensorineural deafness to fully demonstrate learning. So by focusing on values in action such as accountability and respect, teachers ensures that all students benefit from values education. So that's all for my presentation about assessment for student with exceptional needs that focusing on student with sensorineural deafness. So thank you for